this is SML London, aka Bboy MidAir from Soul Measy, Soul Mavericks. You're now tuned in to my Meet the Mavericks. Yeah, so we're heading to my workshop in London Bridge. I'm going to teach the KCL people up in there. It's going to be interesting because they've put on a Mavericks series, so I'm one of the first ones, so we're going to see how that goes. Yeah man, so I'm looking forward to it. And
what is it that you can offer to the KCL members?
I'm hoping that my experience from being in Mavericks, like showing them our foundation, the way we approach things, our training approach and all that stuff. I also want to show them some in-depth stuff when it comes to their approach in breaking, like when it comes to ciphering and battling, and you know, because a lot of those guys can be quite shy when it comes to those things. So I want to kind of touch on that stuff today, get them out of their comfort zone a bit, instead of just showing them moves, because you know, everyone can show you moves. It's just about the way we approach it and the way that you can take it and make it into something that will take you to the next level, you know? So yeah, definitely man, I'm just looking forward to doing that, putting them out of their wits, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But besides that, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah. So might as well plug the SoundCloud whilst I'm here, innit? Yeah. So obviously, people know who it is. It's Bboy MidAir. What? SML London to some people, Bboy MidAir to the rest. You know, Soul Measy, Soul Mavericks, second generation and that. I might as well plug the SoundCloud, www.soundcloud.com/SMLDN. Yeah. If you can't spell, then it's peak for you, but that should be right. Yeah. I'm gonna give you some tunes right now just to let you know what time it is. You get me? Wavy, what tune do you want to hear?
An exclusive, bro.
An exclusive?
Of course.
Alright, let's get them exclusives. Yeah, so let's see.
SML London.
That's only right, because we're rolling right now, innit?
Hey, show them the artwork, bro.
I'll show you the artwork all the time, you get me? SML London on the team there. SML London.
Rolling around, sitting in the drop top, thinking about you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Rolling around, sitting in the drop top, thinking about you. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So just about to go past the Bboy coach's house, but I might as well give him a shout out. DJ Renegade, up in the Nam, pet Nam, you get me? No one can ever say Kev don't live in the hood. He lives in the hood, yeah. Shout out to Kev on the tower box up there. Probably sitting up there getting some information. Don't know what he's doing. Shout out to Renegade. Get me? We'll holler at him, but we gotta get to our workshop, so it's long. But in that house, I learned a lot of stuff, you know. I learned most of my foundation in that house. You know, I learned headspins in that house, windmills, everything. So I have a lot to give to Kev, a lot of time to give, because he gave a lot of time for me, you know what I'm saying? And he gave a lot of time to Mavericks as well. So shout out DJ Renegade.
Historical
stuff right there, and it's all been made in that one little tower block. No one even knows.
Still up at the ends.
Still up at the ends.
Still up in the ends.
Still up in the ends.
Man still see me.
Man still see me.
Can't walk in my cracks.
Can't walk in my cracks.
Man run when they see me.
Hey, what?
Look at these skets. They so needy. Put your hand in my friend.
Swear down.
Why you trying to beat me? Trapping ain't dead. My connect still breathing. Trapping ain't dead.
I don't know about skirting in London. Skirt for real. Skirt. South know about Moolies, yeah? Shout out to Moolies. South man, you get me? Even East man know about that. Get me?
Those real South local spots though.
That's right. Moolies, that's where you get the dinners.
Yo, finest.
Diet,
finest.
The finest. Wave, you know about them ones there. Shout out to my boy Say Nay, producer, my partner in crime. Get me? Does the thing as well. Like, he's got some heavy tunes out there as well. Check him out. Say Nay Music, SoundCloud as well. We're gonna see him soon anyway. We're reaching up the spots now. Venue. Get me. We're here now. Boy, let's get ready for this workshop then, innit? As you know, Bboy's always rolling with bare stuff, innit? spot.
So where's the workshop going to be held today?
It's going to be held in London Bridge, the KCL Uni. Like, it's been a little training spot where they get down. And also where the B-boys get down in London. So it's going to be interesting, man. Like, it's going to be full weird, like teaching a workshop there when I usually train there, you know? Yeah. We're at the famous spot, London Bridge, KCL, King's College, sorry. Like, this is where it's going down, so let's go. Rest in peace, McDonald's. McDonald's used to be in there. Obviously, taking it away for a reason. People shouldn't be having McDonald's after training, but it was a good spot for us.
That. Well, I recognise this guy.
Man like Gabs in the place, Dr. Gabs.
So amazing.
Coming up soon. Yeah, man.
What's good? Yes. What's good? Hello. Hello.
I'm Alex, I'm the president of Breaking KCL, and today we're gonna have Bboy workshop with MidAir from South Mavericks, and we're gonna host like a series of workshops with members of South Mavericks. And the whole idea of this series is because we know that like everyone in South Mavericks, they're like all-rounded, but they are they're good at something as well. Like they're like, let's say like MidAir is good at like musicality and stuff like that. So we want to ask like individual members to have a workshop and teach all the B-boys like to learn as much from them, to try to improve, to learn the mindset, to see how can they dance differently.
What's up, people? Good? Are you feeling good? Yeah. Alright. This is going to be quite a different workshop, but it's going to be quite more interactive. I'm not just going to teach you moves. I'm going to take you out your comfort zone a bit, okay? So, first thing we're going to do is just make a quick circle. Just get a circle around. Just a quick circle. So, I want to get to know everyone as well. So, first thing I want to do is just go around, tell me your name. If I don't remember it, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but I'll try my best to remember it. Okay, tell me what you want to do if you're breaking, what your goal is. Let's go. That's your name and your goal.
You got the preacher on the corner, trying to sell us love. I got my head to the sky, looking at above. Is there a planet beyond this matrix? A place where there is peace in the streets. Interest rates are high, self-esteem is low. I'm looking at my people and they got no place to go. The system is a constitution made so we can fail. I don't wanna be another brother living in the South. I don't know where my people will go. All I know is that we're living inside a concrete jungle. We're living in a concrete jungle.
How was that then, bro?
Yeah, I was dope, man. I was dope, definitely. I learned a lot myself. Yes. Wavy behind the camera.
Cheers.
We're used to drilling. I make them drill on the weekdays, but they don't know their form, they don't know their foundation, they don't really know a lot of people would jump into breaking and they just do power moves and do stuff like that. They don't appreciate the dance and the foundation.
Yeah.
I think Simon was like the perfect match here because he doesn't do the power moves, but he knows the foundation. He can do barrels, he can do munches and stuff, but he knows the foundations and stuff. So it was good to learn, and even from like they were beginners and I'm like I guess more advanced in terms of them, and even for both levels it was useful for both of us because I'm not great with my foundations and they're not great with their foundations, so it was good to go over like all of that, and also pointers on battling. So it was a good general workshop on breaking in general, both from a hobby point of view and from a battling point of view.
Nice one.
Yeah, man. So we just finished the workshop. We're gonna do a little bit of training, and then we're gonna go to the studio, show you what's going down. Let's go.
I come from the slums of South London, where people wanna bust guns to raise their funds. Envy, greed and power got people acting dumb, living in the heat and I ain't talking about the sun. Another brother's getting sent to Jamaica, another babe face that you see in the paper. Everybody wanna try go on greasy, wanna try imitate what they see on TV. Aha, yeah. Rest in peace, Charms.
I think this is our second talk show now. But today, we've got a bit of a special guest. That's right, it's not one of our crew members. It's going to be someone from the SML Mavericks. I think he's in Perry.Dance crew as well. Representing SML Mavs from London, it's MidAir! I like the little James Brown slide as well.
I usually teach kids, so it's not like as intense. So for this actual workshop, I knew I was teaching people that actually break before anyway. So I decided to go a bit more hard because I was like, you have to get the reality of what is actually out there. It's quite common for most people that do take workshops or the people that are in training at the beginning not to come out of their shell and actually get into the battle scene, or get into the ciphers and stuff like that. And I was told by Brandt beforehand, no, don't just teach them concepts. Teach them something that's going to give them, a push.
Nice one. So I guess, that's pretty much all there is. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you. Do you want to plug anything?
Yeah, about my SoundCloud.
That's right, SoundCloud.
Yeah, because I'm also doing the music thing as well, guys. So
you'll drop your website as well.
Yeah, I drop it down.
Free promotion.
Yes, that's right, free promotion. www.soundcloud.com/SMLDN. That's SMLDN. Yeah, so day done, workshop done, training done. It's been a good day. MidAir, SML London. We out.